Game Genies is an explicit podcast.
Wait, what was that?
So I said Game Genies is an explicit podcast.
Wait, what?
The podcast everyone's listening to, Game Genies
Ryan,
podcast. Freddie, that I'm the one that curses, not you in these intros.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said Game Genies is an explicit podcast. And so if you do have children alone, or even not, Fred, you're ruining it. I understand. You're trying to do reverse psychology. Please do not say one more curse word. I just want you not to curse anymore, Fred. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Stop cursing! Game Genies is an explicit podcast, so if you have any children listening, please put them to bed.
Yeah, my dick.
Game Genies.
Welcome to Game Genies. I am your host, Ryan. Joined by my.
You know, I said I'd let you do this, but I didn't know that you would be doing it like this.
I understand. I'm joined by my hairy co-host, Freddie. Hello, Fred. How are you today?
Welcome to Game Genies.
Yeah, care to explain what caused you to be so inappropriate during the intro?
I was fed up with you. I wanted to show you what it was like.
You could never be fed up with me. I am a god of sex.
Wow. Stan Lee, legendary comic book writer, created Spider-Man, Iron Man, the Incredible Hulk, the Avengers,
Fantastic Four, the X-Men. Yeah. Sad. Stan Lee passed away. I mean, I knew he was getting up there in age, and it's just sad. Like, somebody's gonna pass, but you just need everyone to see it. And I had to wake up yesterday to not only my company being sold, but also to Stan Lee dying. Which Stan Lee dying was way worse. I met him. I go, "Can you do the Spider-Man little hand thing?" He goes, "Sure," and he did it. And I go, "Cool," and he goes, "Attaboy," as I walked off.
Nice.
I have a picture with Stan Lee.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He had a quote that said, at one point in his career, that everyone else was becoming doctors or, buying companies and, whatever, doing all these things. And he was like, "Oh man, I just write comic books."
He didn't just write comic books though. He brought smiles. This sounds so corny, but he brought like smiles and imagination to millions, if not billions, over the years. And I think the world is a little bit darker today, not having Stan the Man Lee around. Yeah.
So we just wanted to mention that he's influenced gaming
a lot,
as much as any other kind of pop culture or any kind of cultural things.
I mean, you know how much of a Marvel fanboy I am. So this guy is like, the king of kings for me.
The idea of superheroes and like the ones that he created in particular influence video games as much as any other culture does. Like,
I agree. I can see that
culture.
I mean, he started writing like the Western novels and stuff back in the 40s. Him and Jack Kirby, kind of like the forefathers of Marvel. And like
my favorite character, by the way, Kirby.
I don't know if he's named after Jack Kirby. I kind of hope he is, because Jack Kirby was another big influence on all of our childhoods. Even if you don't even realize it, he was. Stan the Man, though, was more starting in the 80s into like production and with TV shows and movies with Marvel properties. And he's the reason why we had something like the fucking Infinity War movie that just came out. And he's been in so many different cameos throughout the years, even on that. Oh, God, I think he was on the Fantastic Four movies. Ugh, terrible. But anyway, he actually filmed his cameo for Avengers 4 already. The Russo brothers confirmed that. So I think that might be his last cameo, which is actually kind of fitting because it is, the last, like the closure of the first real like chapter of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So if he like kind of is in the beginning and end, that's pretty special.
Yeah.
I don't know. I the guy was great in everything I saw from him. So
Does
in
this
peace.
change anything license-wise or ownership?
No. I mean, he's just been like executive producers and stuff like that with Marvel. Kevin Feige is the real like dude behind MCU now. Although Jake the Snake, friend of the show, apparently last night was an idiot, and when Brandon was talking about this, thought that Stan Lee had directed Infinity War. And I just want to say, Jake the Snake, I hope you're happy knowing that this is probably on your podcast as well as my podcast, because I want to say Brandon made fun of him. Oh, they started. Brandon and Jake the Steak, friend of the show, started a podcast. It is called Not the Podcast You're Looking For. Find it on iTunes shortly, along with every other streaming thing. So, yeah.
We'll more based on, like, pop culture in general, right? Not just video
just
games.
nerd culture. But I believe that they also covered the Stan Lee passing, because it's a very important thing, whether it be nerd culture, video games, whatever. If you're a fucking human and you have a conscience, then it's sad that he died.
Absolutely. Yeah, he will be dearly missed. Moving on from that.
I don't like your editing skills. I don't like where you're going with this. I don't like where this cast has started. I'm not really feeling it today. I'm not really feeling this right now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just right now, I'm not really feeling.
You give it like 2 minutes and that's it. You can't even give it a try.
I don't know if it's worth it at this point.
All right, everybody. Hey, everyone. Yeah. No, Ryan, I'm doing this. Pack up your stuff, everyone. You're going home.
That's not what I meant, Fred. I don't mean the crew. They can stay. I wasn't saying it like that. Please don't do this again.
Ryan, sorry, everyone. Ryan's making decisions over here. Hold on. Everyone stop what you're doing.
I'm not making decisions. I'm making a point. Because because every fucking week you do this bullshit. And they don't fucking hear the meetings with the investors.
Ryan's making decisions that the rest of us don't like, and now he's trying to make it sound like I'm the problem, everybody.
I didn't say you were the problem, but you're definitely not the solution, goddammit. Here's the thing. They don't see the behind-the-scenes fucking meetings with the executive producer, with the fucking production
Ryan,
of the entire studio.
Set. But we're on set.
Yeah, I don't care if we're on set. They don't need to fucking see this between us.
They're seeing it.
Well, they're supposed to fucking think of us as one unit.
Hey, everyone, just wait. Ryan's going to make some decisions today, and when he does, we'll let you know whether you have a job still or whether you're going to continue working for the rest of the day.
No. Everyone, y'all still have y'all's jobs. Fred, they're part of the fucking union. Everybody, you're still good to go. We are not shutting down production.
Nothing to see here, everybody. Just go back to work. Pretend that you didn't hear any
Fred,
of this.
fucking stop it. I can't with you sometimes because you just want to nudge me and you push me and you push me, but they don't see that you do this. But now everyone,
it's
guess
so
what, everybody?
hard to push you, isn't it?
Yeah, guess what, everybody? Now you see exactly what I'm dealing with on a daily fucking basis. He acts like a real nice guy in front of all y'all.
I call him out, and it's my fault, everybody. That changes the facts now, doesn't it?
I hope when the surveys come out after this, that I hope you write in and you let them know how inappropriate he's being, because he's
how inappropriate I'm being. But you give the show 2 minutes. And all of a sudden, everyone's got to stop what they're doing. We're changing everything. Ryan's not feeling it, everybody.
When you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. And they know it.
All right, what are we doing now?
I don't know, guys. I guess we're getting back to it. No. Don't pack them up. We're good. We're going. You ready? We're fucking ready, everybody. Top of the motherfucking tops. Everyone get set and ready to go.
Top of the tops.
All right, before we get into top of the tops, I just want to say, make sure if you are on the Instagrams, on the Twitters, you follow us at
Game Genies Cast.
And on, I don't know, we have a website now, Fred. Well, so we haven't built the website, but we have it registered as of yesterday for GameGeniesCast.com.
Who did that?
Brandon did it for us.
Oh, wow.
Nice guy.
Nice guy.
Yeah, nice guy.
Friend of the show.
Okay, friend of the show. So then we do that. Game Genies Cast. You can also find us Game Genies Podcast on iTunes, Spotify, all that bullshit. Okay.
Subscribe. Leave us reviews.
Leave us reviews or don't. But probably do. So, anyway, top of the tops. We have a Freddy's 5, because there's a lot of news over the past week/weekend. We also, moving on from there, we're not going to tell you, obviously, what the Freddy's 5 is, because, right, Freddy?
Yes.
Okay. Nintendo had a lawsuit against a married couple that own 2 ROM sites. And by ROM, I mean ROMs of games. We'll explain it. We'll go into it. But they won a lawsuit for in the amount of $12 billion.
Save it for the segment. Save it for the segment.
Don't tell me what to do. We just went through all that bullshit. Don't let the crew down right now. You understand?
Listen, I'm trying to be civil.
Yeah, we'll try a little bit harder. Okay, moving on from that, we have XO18, the Microsoft kind of little fan conference they have every year. There's some big news, kind of, coming out of the Microsoft
don't
camp.
body shame, Ryan. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Hey, don't body shame during the show.
You're right.
Thanks.
You're right.
Thanks, Ryan.
You're right. I wouldn't just have
Just get back to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Microsoft. And then we're going to have my brother that is not named Brandon, my brother Justin. I thought he was just fucking
brothers.
Ryan, his family podcast. So we're going to have him on. He's going to talk to us about PC gaming in the late 90s to early 2000s, which I didn't really have much experience, but I always saw him playing games when I was growing up. He's 7 years older than me. You had played some, you said, Fred, PC gaming in maybe the late 90s, early 2000s?
I played a little bit of PC in that time. I was mostly console.
Okay. So maybe you can chime in on some of the stuff you played. I definitely didn't play much at all. But, we'll get to that. And then maybe to close out the show, we'll have something new for you guys.
Something special.
Could be special. We'll see.
So your brother Justin, he's been on things before, right?
He used to stream on Twitch at Rage the Game. Oh fuck. Well, we'll ask him about it. I don't fucking remember.
So he's still currently a gamer.
Of course.
Yeah.
At Rage the Game.
You have any more brothers that are going to be on the show?
No brothers.
I'd imagine, you bring all your brothers and stuff to Christmas at your girlfriend's, everything too, right?
I do not have a girlfriend. Are you? Thank you for reminding me. Are you fucking with me right now?
No.
Well, why did you just mention that about a girlfriend that I probably didn't have?
Don't let your personal insecurities bleed into the show, because we're already on thin ice right here.
I'm not. Dude, you're pushing me real fucking hard today, Fred. And I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Hey, I don't want to talk about it.
Be professional. Be professional.
I'm trying to be.
Suck it up. Suck it up.
I'm trying to be professional.
We're going to count down from 3 and we're going to do this.
Oh, it's okay, Mom. I'm going to be okay.
3, 2, 1.
2, 1. 1. Okay. Starting off Freddy's 5, we got some Pokemon news.
Right. This kind of came out of nowhere.
So yeah, I woke up yesterday not only to Stan Lee passing away, that sucked, but then I also got the Toy Story 4 teaser trailer, when there was another one released today with Key and Peele. We're not talking about that. And then we also got a trailer for another movie, Detective Pikachu, which I was like, I thought this was like a shitty low-budget Pokemon movie when I first heard it was announced. It's based off the game Detective Pikachu for the 3DS, right?
Yeah.
But what it is like a legit, full, like, big-budget summer blockbuster. Did I say Blackbuster?
I think you did.
God damn it.
Is that racist?
No, it's not racist. It's just me saying fucking black instead of block, okay? Calm the fuck down.
Okay, all right.
So Blockbuster video.
Maybe you have Black Friday in your mind.
Okay, so Detective Pikachu is like a big budget summer blockbuster, and I didn't know about this. Ryan Reynolds is playing Detective Pikachu. Kind of go through what you thought when you first watched the trailer yesterday, Fred.
Well, I knew Ryan Reynolds was going to be Detective Pikachu because they announced it a few months ago. But I think like many people was like taken back a little bit by how Pikachu looks just because he's like furry. But I was impressed. I was like, this actually looks really like high budget and serious and good and like a fun.
Yeah, it looks like a legit fun, like in the Pokemon universe side story that's not related to Ash Ketchum or anything like that. And it could spawn more Pokemon movies in the future in the same universe.
Yeah, I feel like they portray the Pokemon in this movie better than I've ever seen them portrayed in anything before. Like they're very much like. They have like big personalities. They interact way more. Like they're way more aware. They seem smarter. than like in the cartoons and stuff, right?
Yes.
Like they play a bigger part.
Yeah, I think